In today's Daily Dish, a survey backed by EA Sports is making the rounds that provides a look at the potential feature set for NHL 16. A digital holiday edition of Madden NFL 15 is available now. Another patch is coming soon for NBA 2K15. There's an Amazon deal that will expire soon for NBA 2K15. A new racing/soccer game was announced for the PS4 today, and the release date and price of Super Mega Baseball has been announced. Following the rough launch of NHL 15 and a general loss of consumer trust in the way EA Sports handled the promotion of the game, the company is faced with a need to satisfy consumers next year and probably exceed their expectations, or the series will be in real trouble of cancellation. Having sales halved this year goes to show that people do pay attention and they do expect value for their $60. With that in mind, EA Sports has sent out a survey that's making the rounds, which lists out a number of potential features for the game and asks for interest level in each. Predictably, nearly half of them are Ultimate Team related. As much as EA has come to rely on digital revenue, it won't necessarily save them here. Just like it won't with NBA Live, as I opined recently that it might want to go free to play. The game has to actually sell first, and that's a barrier that requires the game be compelling and provide expected value. Others include an offline fantasy mode, Team Creator, World Cup of Hockey, Zamboni Racing, and Big Head Hockey. EA Sports Hockey League is there also, but it's guaranteed to be back regardless of the survey results. Realistically, EA is probably working towards all of these features. They're not gauging what to start on months into the development cycle. Much more likely is that they'll be determining what needs to be cut based on feedback they receive. Those features may be resurrected for a future NHL iteration, or they may never get back up off the ground. Response to the polling has been mixed, and that's understandable. EA should know already what consumers feel is important. They botched things this year by misjudging their hardcore fans. If they didn't learn from that, then there is true reason for concern regarding the future of this franchise. Yesterday, EA Sports released a digital Holiday Edition of Madden NFL 15 for the Xbox One, PS4, and PS3. Selling for the full $60, it includes 10 Ultimate Team packs, which is a $20 value, and a Ghost of Madden's Past pack, which provides Emmitt Smith, Ray Lewis, and Dan Marino for Ultimate Team. Needless to say, this is not a good deal. Madden could be had for $30 over the last week. Here it's $60 in digital, which means it can't be resold. So for all intents and purposes, it's going to cost people $45 more for it in the long run. And it's not even something that can be given as a gift. Maybe there will be a few Ultimate Team people who jump on this, but it doesn't make much sense in that regard either. The big Ultimate Team players purchased the game long ago, and the more casual consumers snagged it at $30 recently, or will be getting it as a Christmas gift. Earlier this week, 2K Sports announced that a second post-release patch is on the way for NBA 2K15. That's just about on schedule with past support for NBA 2K games, in which the big patch that incorporates community feedback arrives in early to mid-December. The previous patch only made some quick fixes to pressing problems in the days after the game came out. It's been fairly stable since then, so this patch can instead work to improve the game rather than fix it. Not much has been detailed on what to expect from the patch, but it's said to be very significant. What has been specified is the frame rate when using the 2K cam, the scores showing games in progress in the Jordan Rec Center, a timeout exploit being addressed for online games, new hairstyles, gameplay tweaks, improvements to face scanning, and a lot more than that. The patch is currently with Microsoft and Sony for certification and is expected to be cleared and pushed live by the end of next week. One more quick note on NBA 2K15. The game was among those readily available for $30 leading up to and through Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Generally, games don't drop back to those levels for the remainder of the holidays. Amazon right now has come close though, with 2K15 available for $35. That's just through the end of today. That's probably the lowest you'll see it for a while now, so if you missed out on the $30 deals, make sure to snag it. I've dropped a link in the YouTube description and the Daily Dish posting. Given the contraction of the sports gaming genre and the near extinction of arcade-style sports games, when something unique or unorthodox crosses the radar, it becomes worth a look. One of those were announced today. Rocket League will be coming to the PlayStation 4 next spring. The game will debut with a multiplayer showcasing at the PlayStation Experience event this weekend in Las Vegas. It's a sequel to the 2008 PS3 game Supersonic Aerobatic Rocket-Powered Battle Cars and combines racing with soccer. The game will feature a new season mode, advanced physics system, broadcast quality replays, wide range of customization options, online play with dedicated servers, and split-screen local multiplayer. It's an intriguing concept, so I'll continue to follow developments with Rocket League as news and media is released. Today, the release date and price of the upcoming Super Mega Baseball was announced. The digital game is coming to the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 on December 16th, and it'll sell for $20. It's a cross-buy purchase, so once it's bought on one, it's owned for both. Super Mega Baseball is an unlicensed sim arcade hybrid and features couch co-op and local multiplayer, quick gameplay, statistics tracking, leveling system, and customization options. The $20 is hefty for an unlicensed game of this nature, but it'll all come down to content and quality. The golf club was deemed super expensive for a digital game, and that may have hampered its sales, but most who bought it have been satisfied. More on Super Mega Baseball in the coming days, including an interview and hopefully a discussion on an upcoming podcast. Thanks for listening to today's edition of The Daily Dish. As mentioned on the last episode, due to the slow month ahead, the show will be produced a few times a week now instead of every day, and then ramp back up in January. Make sure to visit Pastapadre.com, where sports gaming news and analysis is posted 365 days a year. Follow me on Twitter at Pastapadre and subscribe on YouTube. I'll be back later this week with another Daily Dish.